Today we're grading the moose. Deer team, even-numbered hoof bracket, forest level, north-ass forests of the world. Moose are the largest, heaviest, and most brolic of all deer. Moose are gigantic. Alaskan and Siberian moose stand 7.5 feet at the shoulder and have dicks anywhere between 11 and 16 inches. Soft. And while I'd love to spend the entire episode laser focused on moose cock, we have a real fucking problem. And I can't believe it hasn't been ironed out before. In North America, we call moose moose. But in England, they call moose elk. Are you following me? They call moose elk, but they don't call elk moose. Moose went extinct in England during the caveman-lithic era. If an animal goes extinct in your country, you forfeit naming rights. That's the first rule of science. Besides, it wasn't an elk who saved both our country's asses multiple times from the Russians. It was a moose. And squirrel. Moose shed their entire spork horns every year. It takes too much blood to keep them things on, so come wintertime, they just pop off. Thing about moose is they need to eat 100 pounds of baby trees, flowers, weeds, and pond scum a day. So that tastes gross. To add some seasoning, moose lick rock salt off of roadways. And when that starts to suck, they just kamikaze themselves onto oncoming traffic. The moose's huge schnozola allows it to scuba dive. And that's why, along with Siberian tiger, gray wolf, and brown bear, a top predator of moose are killer whales. But moose's worst enemy is the winter tick. One moose can have 80 million ticks on it. 70% of moose calves get sucked off to death before they even turn one. And those who survive are called ghost moose, because they scratch their skin off and haunt the forest like zombies. And while moose stock has been down worldwide since the 90s, I predict we'll see gains toward the end of this quarter in Canadian and Asian markets. B-. Also, I can't believe I went this whole episode without mentioning moose knuckles. And I mean, if that's what your balls or pussy look like through your pants, respect.